नीचे बैठ जाओ तू।
As Forrest Gump would say, Mama said life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Our experience at Umred Karhandla Wildlife Sanctuary was something similar. It was filled with highs, lows, and some in-betweens. And oh yeah, I'm consciously refraining from using the Golgappa analogy here. Our journey started from Bangalore at the wee hours of the morning. The idea was to do the 1200 kilometer at a stretch and reach Umred within the same day. But as the saying goes, man proposes, co-traveler disposes. Since we had another couple of people in another car, we had to stop at an in-between place to recover and recuperate before we started our journey towards Umred. The route to Umred along the National Highway 44 was mostly pleasant, with a few bad stretches in Maharashtra as usual. Once we left the highway, the 4-lane roads sort of tapered to a single-lane patchy road, where one had to deal with state transport buses driving as if there's no tomorrow, cattle, stray dogs, and an occasional human. Now, before moving on, a little bit about Umred Karhandla Wildlife Sanctuary as a probable tiger destination for wildlife enthusiasts. Umred is a relatively new destination in the tiger map of India. It gained prominence due to the famous tiger Jai, who was arguably the biggest tiger in India at his time. This was a few years ago, but sadly one fine day Jai vanished. No one knows how. Poached? Killed in a territorial fight? No one had a clue. Whatever the reason may be, it is a crying shame that one of the most outstanding specimens of the species was lost under the watch of local authorities while they were caught napping. We reached at our homestay near Gothangaon gate and almost immediately got ready for the evening safari. Here we are, all happy and excited to start our first safari. But little did we know what fate had in store for us. Umred this year has been in limelight for its fairy godmother. Pun intended. Fairy, or T6, is a female tiger which had given a litter of 5 cubs and had successfully raised them to adulthood, with the help from the cubs' father, Surya. And if one is lucky, one might get all 5 cubs, the mother and father, overall 7 tigers in one frame. The mere thought of that kind of blew our minds. Lady Luck was on our side, as shortly after entering, we were informed about the presence of the cubs in the nearby water body. We could hear the deer alarm calls when suddenly we saw one of the female cubs breaking her cover and walking straight towards us through the thick undergrowth. And as mysteriously she had appeared, she disappeared in the thicket. We did manage to spot some of the other cubs though. And then this happened. Our safari vehicle broke down and we were practically stranded in the forest. Our safari driver was reluctant in getting any help from our side, as he didn't want to share the safari fare with any other driver. And so we waited for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I lost my shit. After waiting for close to an hour, we did manage to get a replacement vehicle. But by that time, the safari time was almost over. However, we did catch a glimpse of fairies' cubs at a distance, which marked the end of the day's safari. For the next episode, do subscribe to the channel, like and share it with your friends. Mention in the comment if you have faced such a situation during your safaris. Until the next video, take care of yourself and I'll see you later.